It's the final episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Hungry, for Season 2 at least, anyway. George blew up a dimension. Oh, also, we're not going straight to Season 3 after this. There are apparently 2 in-between episodes, but Gary let me cut them into 1, so there will be a pit stop between Season 2 and Season 3, but it's only 1 episode, so, or 1 day. So I think he can give me a pass on this one. Plus, they are canon according to Gary, so I have to do them. Although I count this is probably going to be more canon than frickin' the Robot Rampage series of Project games, which is canon by law because we said so. I'm sorry, I still don't get how that series is canon, but whatever. Anyway, in the previous episode, George blew up the dimension when facing Gary Positive. Now, we found out the outcome of this, which is probably going to be George blew up a dimension thanks to Gary Positive. Also, Gary Positive used the Arc Hyper Legendaries to save himself, I assume? I mean, he held the 3 Arc Hyper Legendaries, so... Or is it pronounced Arch Hyper Legendaries? Whatever. Tomato potato. And I bet right now that's Gary Positive's reaction to being blown up. Ah! Or at least George's. Or this works like a nuclear bomb, you just instantly vaporized. There's no feeling of pain. Oh look, an actual black hole. Or a dimension explosion. Well, it's space related. Limit over Excel Synchro. Oh wait, it can't be. It didn't turn gold. For some reason. Like, these was weird. Not unenjoyable, but weird. Then again, that's just Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell. I love how this is always kept in. Oh boy, now we get to see he can get destroyed from 2 angles. Or 2 times. How am I still alive? Oh look, we found out that Gary Positive can breathe in space. Gary Positive is part of the Freezer race. Confirmed! How am I still alive? I'm not even wearing a spacesuit. He's not just idiotic, he's also a madman. All of them? All of them? Meanwhile, Gary is in a world of pain. That is a very good question. Also, how is there sound in space? Oh, hi, Quasar, Halberd, and Red Nova. Thank goodness all the Arc Hyper... Maliki? Oh, Miliki. Thank goodness all the Arc Hyper Legendaries speak perfect Hungarian. Oh, it's one of those whole fiction things. Correct. Oh, you recited the incantation, so they were allowed to bring you to a new dimension, huh? Interesting. I think you missed a line when... Oh, it was intentionally translated. Okay. So it was in... Okay, that was intentional. Quasar... Thank goodness Quasarella had Quasar. I mean, imagine if she had Red Nova. That'd just be awkward. We're dicks. How they had kept the giant dragon underneath the pyramid, we'll never know. Oh wait, cards, I'm an idiot. So you knew Quasarella because your descendant... So you knew the ancient chant because Quasarella was your descendant of Quasarella. I am so glad that ancient descendants also can keep... I'm so glad that when people are born with descendants, they also keep brain functions. Then again, the original series was guilty of that one too. Oh, I can speak ancient Egyptian because one of my ancestors was ancient Egyptian. Yeah, that's how the brain works, right? I mean, as we all know, when you give your DNA to the next generation, you give them some of your IQ too. Ah, well, whatever. There have been weirder things that happen in fiction. And plus, if it's fine with the original series, why isn't it fine here? If Konami's going to love over-glorifying the original series, they're going to have to over-glorify the bad stuff too. Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't perfect, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't perfect, but we enjoy it. Also, I love how he created the dimension of Quasarella, so shouldn't this look more ancient? Well, then again, there's no houses for miles, so that's about as ancient as you can get, at least in America. I mean, if this was here in America, there would be like 9 Starbucks, and maybe, it's all lined up next to each other with a bunch of parking lots and empty buildings. And that's and if you're lucky, maybe a tree. Maybe. Who's me? I would have loved it if Gary Positive was like, wait, who? So, is it because... So did Gary Positive, like, automatically absorb Gary and George? Or do you think it's because they technically died, he didn't get to absorb them? I don't know. That kind of thing's kind of screwy. It's like, what happens if they died before... Like, what would happen if someone shot Yuya? Would he automatically, like, merge into Yuri, or would he just be dead? It's one of those Yu-Gi-Oh! things. It's one of those things with the plot that you just kind of stop for a second and think, huh. Then again, the least of Arc 5's problems is the whole things with the merging and whatever. I mean, it's still, whatever. Let's just focus on Hungry for now. I've been talking more about everything else than actual Hungry. Also, your summoning lies in. I am so sorry for your loss because you're losing.
Aktiválom a van for van, és kidobom a kezemből Dandelion, és kapok miatta 2 1-es szintű token. Megidézem a pakliból.
Spore is level 1, so he tunes it with the level 1 token to create Formula Synchron. You gonna bring back Spore? Oh no. I don't know why you would not decide not to, but then I guess you're not going to use it? Oh, or something? I don't know. Armory Arm. Oh, okay, this is why. Because you wanted to banish the alien so you get Spore back. Okay, that makes sense then. You chose not to activate the effect because you had a plan for later. I'll make Stardust Dragon. Oh wait, I can't. Gary had Stardust and George had Stardust Spark. And they're both dead. I was told you were shit. What can we make? What can we make? Ally of Justice? Like Decisive Armor? Maybe? Shooting Star. I don't think you can make Shooting Star with any level 8 Synchro Monster, but I also don't know. So I think the last time I saw Shooting Star was 2011. Ooh, nice. I mean, Shooting Star used, like, I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say. Whatever. This series is made-up cards. I can freaking modify a card here or there, too. Dude, unless you run Just Type Break, I don't care about your vanillas. What vanilla synchro will you make? Hey, that's cheating. That's not a normal monster. You're banned. It's gonna be the pre-errata or post or no, I know. I guess it doesn't matter if it's pre-errata or not. This is what you get for playing a vanilla deck. You really avenged your friend there. Can you do what? One way to find out. What's that? I see. Oh no, I'll take 200 damage. The most amount of damage is going to be done this duel. Wow, that's a really powerful card. Fuck summoning conditions. We already did that with Shooting Star, I assume. Wachan. I get this card recently since it was plot relevant. I'm gonna get Halberd Cannon and Red Nova later. I haven't ordered them yet, so those two might take a while, though. Mostly because I was trying to figure out what the other two hyper legendaries were, and I kind of forgot to get Halberd earlier. I'm only human. No shit.
Eddig nem volt igazi ez az érzés. Eddig nem tudtam a hiperszinkro idézésről. De amióta tudom az igazság.
Yeah, what couldn't have been true hypersynchro summoning? You didn't glow gold for some reason.
Egy főhiper legendás támadása. Egy átlagember alapból bárban tudta említeni. Ráadásul egy közvetlen támadás.
Disintegrated. No, you're not. Then again, we don't know if Gary Positive is evil or not. Seems to be more chaotic neutral at the moment. Like he'll be a prick, but for the greater good or something like that, I don't know. Or he'll do the right thing for the wrong reasons. There wasn't even a trace left. It was literally like an atomic bomb going off. Just vaporized. And then I sent shooting Quasar to the graveyard. The graveyard makes too useful of a spare extra deck. It kind of, it should be kind of just, rude in a sense, though. Corey, you're dead. Ah, monster! That's kind of fucked up. Imagine if you were in space about to frickin' pass out and then you just get grabbed. I'd be like, no, I know, I have bigger concerns. Oh, thank goodness, the dog saved me. I would have loved it if it wasn't even this guy, it was the dog. I have this because fuck you. Fair enough. What a cute little doggy. Gary, why didn't you use the dog to chase off the penguin in that one episode? Wonderon. Depler 71 dimension. What? Summoning myth? What are you talking about? We all play Pokken in this dimension. Yes, not even Pokemon. It's the Tekken Pokemon crossover thing. Oh my god, a world without Yu-Gi-Oh! I must destroy this universe. In this dimension, Hearthstone was brought into real life. The dog looks directly at the camera. Are you seeing this shit? Thank goodness the dog's so compliant with this thing, though. Imagine if the dog came out and was still here now, though. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab. We're gonna try to stab each other. Is that okay, dog? Rough. Oh, great! It's like the Millennium items, Does anyone remember the backlash of like the Millennium Eye and the Millennium Ring and all that stuff? Like those who aren't worthy by the Millennium Ring, they fucking stab to the heart, and the Millennium Eye will just straight up burn you. The only reason Pegasus and Bakura were immune is because the Millennium items chose them. Then again, in the manga of the original Yu-Gi-Oh series, Bakura was stabbed through the chest. It's just that's how the Millennium Ring worked. But I don't know. The whole Yu-Gi-Oh is screwy. I've gone over this for this entire episode already. We're not even at the 10-minute mark, I don't think. I'm not checking. It went to hell. How'd you figure all this out? No one gave you any exposition, Gary. You're the one who's the most oh, wait, no. You're Gary Positive. My mistake. Just wished for the Arc Legendaries to bring them back. I'm sure they could do that. Oh no, it's the guy with the dragon tattoo. What the fuck? It's the Wanderer from Yu-Gi-Oh! De-Evolution. Or not. Yeah, seriously. Which one are you? Loser. What are you, my inner demons? Look at the future. Oh great, it's Zone all over again. 5 minutes. About 20 minutes to the end of this episode. Oh god damn it, it's a loop effect. If you don't do that, the universe is just stuck in a freaking time paradox. I do always find the sort of time loop things actually kind of interesting. Just like, I don't know. It's weird. That makes sense, not. We have to do, and I know exactly how this duel is going because I've done this duel before. If it goes any other way, the universe is fucked in a time paradox. Actually, that's interesting. If Gary, you think if future Gary positive, these names are getting longer and longer, by the way. You think if this future Gary positive even plays one card wrong or says something out of order, the universe explodes again? Oh, that one. Okay. I'm like, which card was that one again? Oh, Lavels. Okay. Lavels. What a missed opportunity. I love the deck, but unfortunately it's crap. Also, they keep changing Handmaiden's name. Would you guys frickin' pick one already? I know it's because it's all the innuendos, but for God's sakes, pick one. Just call her Lava Fire Girl or something. Christ.
Mi? Ez hogy lehetséges? Megint egy rakásszörny speciálisan.
Again. Yeah, and I didn't even pendulum summon, bitch. Mine took skill, not because I said scales. Not to say pendulum decks don't have skill, it's just one of those things that irks me about pendulum summoning. Oh look, I can just... Did I lose a bunch of stuff? I can get them all back and I don't even have to do anything. What's with my cause? I can't pendulum summon again the turn until they make the pendulum double someone we all know is coming one day. Maybe not one day soon, but it'll come at some point. Let me guess, a level 1 you can instantly special summon? Yep. Which means we can go into a level 2. Formula Synchron. Because I think there was only one level 2 Synchro tuner at the time. Actually, I don't know if that's changed throughout the years. I think there's been like a purple thing, but I don't know if that's level 3 or not. Imagine one misplay destroys the entire universe due to this whole time paradox thing. It was complicated enough with the dimensional travel, and now we have time paradoxes. What is this dimension and self-destructing? It's so fucking hot! The Black Turbo Girl again. Oh, great, we have to watch that movie again already? I wasn't going to do that one until the end of Season 3. Ah! A werewolf! How are you acting so calmly to a goddamn wolf? You know, whenever you hear the name of like a wolf based off an animal, you don't expect the actual animal. There's something people call them in order to make themselves sound cool, like shark wasn't an actual shark. Though that would have been funny. Just everyone in this exocast and then there's just a fucking shark. Would have made Zexal a lot more to take if anytime anyone lost a duel, a shark just ate them.
Úristen. Szóval ez a helyzet. Azt hittem, hogy Geri lesz a legnagyobb veszély rám nézve. Jobbat tudsz fel fontos infót, nem? Na, sietek Korihoz. Tehát pedig törve Geri dimenziójába. És véghez kivéve.
By the way, why am I a wolf? I like how we just have a wolf here and there's no explanation. I didn't even synchro summon.
Tessék, itt a papír. A végső lapot nem adom oda. Az meg...
And I'm giving you this deck so that you can give it to the next Gary's deck, who will give it to the next Gary's deck, who will give it to the next Gary's deck. You get where this is going.
Soha ne hidd azt, hogy véglegesen győztél. Mindig jönnek új problémák.
See you tomorrow. Or today, or the future. I don't know. Or next time you look in a mirror. This is all mind-blowing and confusing. Don't forget confusing. Well, actually, I'm not that lost. It's just one of those things where it's like, what? Oh no, nunchaku. Careful, Corey. If you're about as good as nunchucks as I am, you're gonna hit yourself in the head or the dick. There is no in between. Ah, crap baskets. I didn't go through all this space paint for nothing. You become one with Wolf. What did you even do? Ah! Oh, it's one of those whole, like, link things that Kite gave to Yuma in their first duel. You sob. I know it stands for, but still. Whenever someone calls me a SOAB, it's just like, oh, why'd you call me a sob? Oh my god, this deck is so much better. Oh wait, now I get this is Wolf in the real world. Then why was he a CGI model? Yeah, maybe just one of those things that happen when you cross dimensions. Sometimes particles get fucked up or something like that. Okay, why did you fuse them together if you were just going to defuse them? Oh, look, it's an actual wolf. Yeah, that's just weird. Oh, I see now. Okay, that makes sense. The fuck? That's a very good question. I think this is going to be surprised to those tactics. Jane did that when he fought Mr. T the first time in the first duel. Fused together frickin' Avian and Bowman to make Mariner, then defuse them, then tribute them both for Neos. $5 says that was a mirror force he destroyed because this is the country of Hungary and we're not allowed to activate mirror forces. In fact, I hear that Beze got fined $5 billion for or whatever the frickin' the dollar is in Hungary, just for being able to successfully activate mirror force. He's lucky he didn't go to jail, honestly. But since he works for the government, he got a fair billing of $5 billion. Wow, all the Garys are just coming back. That's a very good question. Main character. Oh wait, we're watching the main character. We're all Garys. I did? Oh, okay. So Lord Blackness was never the bad guy, he was just a pawn or something like that? Isn't that just life sometimes? Again, isn't that just life sometimes? Also ignore that my brother's home. Because it would be funny. I think this has actually gone into more detail with the, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Hungry movie I showed. Huh. I see. Talk about petty. I just want you dead. How? You're stronger the vermin than I am, y'all just come back. The duel of ultimate hatred. Why is that? Oh, for fuck's sake. But I never got any exceased monsters. What? Is this meant to be like an evil hero sort of situation? Like these are the dark counterparts to your deck that, of course. And let me guess, you go into dark synchros. Interesting. How you doing? You're welcome. So Gary Negative was against us the entire time? Or George was, rather, maybe. Scam synchro deck. Fortunately, it worked perfectly. Oh my god, the Mii's are conspiring against me. Shouldn't we all be on the same team? I'm evil. Fuck you. Tune your 3 non-synchros? What? Oh, it's an evil road warrior. Oh, dark unknown synchron. Oh wait, no, now he's known synchron because he's evil. And this is why level eater is banned. I like how even the dark level eaters is basically level eater, but you know, evil. Formula staller. A formula stoler, as in he stole something. Which should I choose? Ah, crap baskets. This is all going terribly, by the way. What the hell is going on? Oh, great. I'd show shooting Quasar Dragon, but that's not shooting Quasar. That's Shadow Quasar. Oh, great. Now there's even evil god, like the wicked gods, in a sense. These are the wicked Arc-Hyper Legendaries. The names just get longer and longer. It's going to be about the names are at some point going to be as long as the 24/7 championship with R-Truth in WWE. We don't need to explain what's been happening. Just know that Corey's in a bad spot. That should be enough. I already did. Oh wait, no. This is going on throughout the duel. Might be. I summoned Gene Warped Warwolf. What? Oh. Oh. Yeah, again, I could have just done that with a Gene Warped Warwolf, but that wouldn't be very fitting for a machine deck. Well, that was easy. Wolf's dead. Just like in Star Fox. No, wait, no, that's not true. Well, until they make a new Star Fox game, in which case they'll probably reboot it again, but that's another thing entirely. Fight your evil doppelganger, which will probably cause Hungry to be destroyed again. Huh. We're seeing that card. You're gonna hyper excel synchro again. Oh, just skipping right to it, eh? That was why I did it. And then you bring out Boost Warrior. Oh. Huh. It's a Karibo 4. Huh. Oh, hey. Might as well show off the classics, eh? TG, Halberd Cannon. For some reason I couldn't say the name. And then he summons Red Nova because fuck you, that's why. What? Oh, that's an anime card. I'm surprised there's any cards left in your hand. I'm just assuming you use Card Saint Entity and Card Demise, both anime effects. Obviously. Huh. F you! He even had the finger pointing it too, so I get to say it. I already have. Didn't you synchro summon yourself? Nani? Well, even I went up with them. And then turns out the Twisted Gary is literally going to space. It's like, wait, no, I didn't mean to do this. This is an accident. What's going on?
Aki ebben az időben nem ismert. Jelenj meg nekem.
Unknown to this timeline.
Hogy az életünket megmentessem! Csillagfelsőbbrendű idézés!
Stellar Xyz summon. What the fuck is that?
Jelenj meg! Pioneer! The main hyper legendary Goaler Master!
You know, I was joking about the names getting longer and longer. Oh, hello, he's a CGI model. You know, as awesome as it is to have a demon with fire for eyes and the sword and the wings and everything, I think my favorite part of this thing's design is the fact that he's in a suit. It's so... what the fuck? What?! Wait, he's also playing the violin. This is game. GG, Mimi. God damn it. Just roll over already. Let's see if I can succeed this time. Now the twist is that it turns out he did legitimately stab Gary there. I'll be fine. I stubbed my knee. I need a band-aid. Now the dimensional stuff is wrapped up for now. Evidently, yes. What do you mean, Link? You can make that. You're a fucking god now. One enemy showed up later. Lord Blackness comes out. I'm not dead. Good job. Good thing we don't have any enemies left. Gary, why do you hate yourself? Stop jinxing yourself. So it just meant... So is this like the end... Okay, it's the end credits. Okay. Because I honestly thought for a second it's going to be like... Okay, trailer for the next season. Although it could still happen. Well, that was quite the ending. I don't... Is Gary dead? The original Gary? Because as far as I know, he just got knocked unconscious. And then jumped into a portal or something. Or is Gary just called Gary positive the entire time? Boy. This was easy to understand and yet difficult to understand. I really just need to rewatch this entire series and just try to see if I can understand it now with the knowledge I know now compared to back then. Maybe I'll make a video explaining half the crap when I do that. Maybe, if I want to. Up to me at the end of the day. My channel, my decision. Still, I did enjoy this final special just to explain everything's back to normal until it isn't because there's a season 3. Unless the rest of the season is just things are fine. Every episode is. I don't think we're done. Will we just create a whole new universe next to the other dimensions? It's like, what would happen if we actually did make the first dimension or the fifth dimension, whatever the fuck our 5's original dimension was called? Well, in the original dimension, I don't even freaking remember. Arc 5 wasn't that long ago and I've already forgotten half the crap. How the hell did that happen? So, still, it was an impressive episode, and it was nice to actually have some explanations behind half the crap, so now we have a better understanding of what's going on. Although the time travel is still confusing. Like, oh great, now we have time travel too, because apparently there weren't... How the universe doesn't implode due to its own hubris is amazing. At this point, when does God just come down and be like, no, we're gonna start over as in Big Bang start over. Then again, they typically just did with the Arc Hyper Legendaries. I'm surprised the Arc Hyper Legendary is gonna go further though. Oh. So what's next? Lord Blackness is gonna come back and fuck some shit up? So this was far more, I did enjoy this a bit more than Season 1. Not that Season 1 was better, I think it has that first season rust, you know. Season 2 kind of a bit more, just that also had the baggage of its Season 2, so since we didn't understand much of what was happening with Season 1, we were more lost during Season 2. Production-wise, it was more impressive, but then it had the baggage of what the hell is going on was a running trend. You know? Oh, you're welcome, Yuri, and I enjoy it for what it was, but anyway, as I said before, we got one pit stop episode, then we can start Season 3, so until next time, see ya.